Moving to the next C. So we have done the commitment, we have done the control. So you are committed, you have control, or you have learned control. Now you need to go and challenge. Challenge is the next C. Okay. This challenge is the drive because of that motivation that you have. So this is what is going to be, yeah. For example, you see, sometimes you do one work and you start getting bored because that drive is gone, is finished, and you are not challenged or pushed anymore. I can bring Einstein and I can make him sit in one corner and do nothing. He'll feel dead, right? Newton could not have lived if he had not found the answer of that apple falling on his head till he found that answer. But if that apple had fallen and you had made him sit on the chair and handcuffed him, he would have died probably. Correct? So boredom, right, is not challenge, and we all like challenges. So it is to the extent to which you see problems as, now here the difference is, a successful person or a mentally strong, tough person would see these problems or issues as opportunities. Worst come worst, an opportunity to learn. Next time if it comes, how do I handle? And the weaker ones will look at them as threats. A challenge comes, oh my God, that's a big threat now. It's going to threaten my existence. So they look at things as threats. Mentally tough people will seek out challenges. They want to see challenges so that they. Well, again, I'll quote the example of the eagle. They want to go around against the wind.
The higher the wind, the higher.
Exactly. The surfers, what do they do?
The higher the wave.
Exactly. The higher the wave, the better they surf. Correct? So they are looking for challenges. Bungee divers, bungee jumpers, right? Skydivers, looking for, let's be honest. If I look at from the other perspective of somebody, of a couch potato, I would say, this stupid man risking his life. But that's what drives them. That's what makes them go to the next level, right? They cannot they cannot get bored by doing certain things at one time and easy things. So if that is happening, they will become bored, and that is going to be their similar. For example, the other day somebody came to me and said, "Sir, my father is 52 years old, and now I'm working. So I've told my father, you sit at home, you don't do anything." And sir, suddenly my father was a very healthy man. Suddenly I found he started developing diseases. He's sick every other day. I said, you are the biggest enemy of your father. Because your father worked for 52 years or 51 years, till 1 year back. You made him sit thinking that you're doing a favor to your father. That's wrong favor. That's not a favor. And 50 is not an age for him to sit anyways. I am 50. I don't want to sit. Okay. So I said, go ahead. Let your father work. And he came back to me after 3 months. He said, sir, I used to take my father to the shop. I made him sit and just take care of the counter, money counter. And my father started becoming happy again. So these are the people, the mentally strong people. They want to face challenges, and when challenges are taken away from their lives, they feel crippled. Okay? Whereas the mentally weaker ones, they move away from challenge. They think, oh, it's a threat. Oh my God, what will I do? They don't want to put efforts. They are couch potatoes. That's what I said earlier as well, right? And they will resist change. Tough ones will look for change, will accept change. But the weaker ones, they will resist change. They want stability in the environment. They like to live in the comfort zone, whereas the stronger ones always push their limits. Always.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this leads to, we have done commitment, control, challenge. Now this three translate to the fourth C, which is confidence.
Yeah.
When you are committed, you know how to control. You seek and you can overcome challenges. Then that is what is called, this is a very confident player, very confident leader. Then you have the confidence to do anything, because confidence is equal to self-belief. These three help you develop that belief. Yes, I can. Right? This, because you have put in everything in that in that box now.
Mhm.
All ingredients, it's like cooking biryani. So all ingredients are there, but this confidence is the mixing of those ingredients. Now the biryani is best. Okay, so when you have the confidence, it is also the believe in your abilities, believe in your emotion control, believe in your challenge seeking, any kind of belief. And this confidence comes also into, we divided into two, not we, actually professor has divided into two different things. Confidence in abilities is the first one. So when, because you have committed, you have control, you have
Challenges.
challenge, you have known, you know challenges, you can
Mm.
seek challenges and overcome them. That means you have the confidence in your abilities. The sentence that I was saying earlier, all resources you need to bring a change within you are only within you. Now this is the time to believe that.
Mm.
Okay, so you don't need others to tell you, oh, you are very good in editing.
Mm.
You know I am good in editing. You are no more seeking external validation. My picture is good or bad. How many likes I got. You
Mm.
don't need that validation anymore, because you know you are good. You know you are beautiful. You know you have the strength. You know that you can do it. You know that you can achieve what you want. Okay, so this is confidence in your abilities. Whereas the weaker ones, they will be reluctant to express their views. Oh, I might be thrown out of the team.
Mm.
Oh, maybe my boss doesn't like it. They will never do that. Okay, and they are unsure that whatever they are doing, will that bear them good result or not. They're always unsure about it.
Is there a possessive?
No, 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 no. They don't know. Okay, if I go out, I do this, maybe I will fail. So they are not sure. It's like, I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen anybody having an accident on the road? Normally, what do they do? Who are the ones, a pedestrian who's walking, going, coming, coming, going, coming, coming, going, coming, going? He's not decided what to do.
Mhm.
That pedestrian will get hit with the car. But if somebody just runs away, runs across, most of the time he'll be safe, or stops, he will be saved, right? So these people who are weaker in their ability, who don't have the ability, and their confidence is low, they will always be on two boats, so they cannot decide. So they will always have that problem. Then the second part of the confidence is interpersonal confidence. One is inside, and then it is interpersonal. The confident people will know how to be assertive. There's a difference between assertive and aggressive. The less confidence people might become aggressive. Okay, assertive is a positive quality. Aggressive is a negative quality. Correct. So because they are assertive, so they have lower chances to be intimidated. Okay, for example, in a social setting, in a gathering, or even a comment on their social media is not going to instigate their angers or their is not going to deter them from their goals. They know how to handle people, they know how to handle situations, they know when to shut up, and they know when to put the point across. I'm using the very rough word of shut up, right? But whereas the other people on the other side, if their interpersonal skills are not good, their confidence in interpersonal is low. Okay, they will immediately back off from their commitments, back off from their goals. Back as soon as they are challenged, they will even change their sentence.
Hmm.
Okay, you will see a lot of time people, you come across people who say something in one setting and another thing in another setting, because they are not, their interpersonal skills are. Liars is a classical example. So if your interpersonal skills are good, okay, you know how to handle people and situations. If your interpersonal skills are weak, you will feel always being dominated by other people. So they work. These are the skills they can learn. These are learnable skills. Some are born strong, but some, not everybody is born like that. Or when I say born, they all are born with the abilities, but some know that they are strong. But for some, they don't mind learning it. Okay, so if I divide this four C's into four, you can show the audience the mental toughness chart. Okay, you will see there is grit, there is commitment. Sorry, there is aspiration, there is engagement, and there is self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is confidence in abilities and life control. That determines self-efficacy. Then your emotional control and your delivery orientation, that I want to deliver my goals, determines your grit. Okay. Then your goal orientation, that you know what goal or how goals you are, how goal oriented you are, and your stretching of yourself is towards your aspiration. And then your ability to learn from everything, and your ability to have the interpersonal confidence in you, is your engagement. So this is how this whole cycle of 4 C's work. And I once you have understood this, if you find your weaknesses, for example, emotion control is a weakness. If you have, coming back to your question now,
Mm.
okay, you can always change that. You can learn it. It's a skill. If you are not born with it, or if you don't know that you're born with it, you can always seek help. And this is where the problem is. In most of the people don't seek help. We have many examples in the sports world. Trescotic. There was this English captain. She played 2 World Cups as well. I forgot her name. They did not know that they were mentally weak. They couldn't handle the stress. They had to quit their careers.